Traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Marcus Smart, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Rubio in at the point. And for the Nets, they've got Lowry, Robert Covington out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Warren in at the 3. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired
The
up.
NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
Well, the offseason is just absolutely ridiculously
so
exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
In the corner, Powell with it. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Powell's got the first points of the night for Brooklyn.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And here's Gobert. Kicks to Rubio. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Lowry dishes to Powell. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Screen. Rubio.
Smart against Powell. Outside for Davis. New York, no good that time either.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pass to Lowry. Three-pointer. The shot that time, not on target. And New York the other way now. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Davis. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn on defense.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Intelligent play there by Davis. He knows he has the defense on their heels as soon as he gets the ball that close to the rim. You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Free throw good, Davis. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
Well, the big story from the Knicks last season was the surprise trade that sent Porzingis to Dallas. Shook up the entire roster.
Well, never easy to trade a franchise player, but there was some rumblings that maybe Porzingis was not going to stay there long term. And a surprise deal made last year as Porzingis exited New York for Dallas. So the next opportunity for them was draft and free agency, and to try to get as flexible as they possibly could be for the next few years.
Here's Lowry following the basket by LeBron James. Passes it to Warren. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, but he's going to want to score.
The pass to Davis. The putback. They get the rebound. Goes up again. Gobert trying to get open. In deep. Davis drops it in.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Up top, Rubio. While recovering. Gobert, the pass to LeBron. The three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now here's Powell. Here's Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Ball's knocked loose. And so here is New York. And it's Davis with the ball for the Knicks. Loads it up for Davis. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Lowry. Puts up a three. They grab their own miss, but they recover it. Powell, no one around him, buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got 5 now.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Here's LeBron, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Warren. The shot will not fall. James with some nice D. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside, and they take the lead. And it's 6 points for Davis.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
Robinson finds Lowry. And here is Warren. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammates.
James in the post. He's covered by Warren. Smart against Powell. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Rubio looking it over. Clock at 6. Over Lowry. Almost, but it rolls out.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Now here's Davis after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. James with it. Robinson picks him up. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Three-pointer, Lowry, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
With some arc, it's Adebayo with the rebound.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Each team has a catalyst, Brent. Some guys are ball dominant. They play within the flow of the offense. Is there one approach better than the other?
Obviously, great coaches, Kevin, are going to find what it is that their best player does well. And as many times as I could get my best player into that situation, that's what I'm going to do. So if it's Harden in isolation, James Harden's going to be in isolation. If it's Steph Curry setting off-ball screens and relocating for threes, well, I'm going to do that too. So it all comes down to a fit with the player, his skill set, and how the coach wants to use that best.
So for the Nets, Derek Favors checked in for Bam Adebayo, and Christian Woods subbed in for Robinson. And so he makes both from the line. Trail 5. Allen up top. Ingram outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
Schroeder passes to Lowry. To the inside. And it's sent back by Allen. And he gets it back. Here's Favors. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. Coming off a terrific season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Allen surveying the D. Harris drives in. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Favors. Here's Nunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 2 to shoot. Smart misses. Brooklyn leading by 4. Outside Lowry. A floater. Yep, it counts. Lowry's got 5. New York shooting just 26% early. Passes to Allen. He kicks it to Harris. Bangs home the trifecta.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Back to Lowry. The pass to Powell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Nunn. Kicks it to Smart. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now Lowry. 5 points in the game. Allen with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wood. Dishes it to Schroeder. Pass to Lowry. And the 3 off target.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Allen outside. Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Can't connect from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Powell misses off the right iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Inside. Harris misses.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Knicks trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Nets. Schroeder outside. Back to Lowry. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Harris passes to Nunn. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Deflects the pass. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Left side Harris. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Brooklyn leading by 5. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they've got. Brandon Ingram's out there with Harris. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Smart. And it's Nunn in at the 1. Here's Nunn after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Nunn passes to Smart. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Covington. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional, gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Nunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound, Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and, boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
That free throw missing. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Warren's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
He drafted 19th back in 2011 out of Tennessee. Tobias Harris came into the league very, very young, so his experience belying his age, and the improvement has been shown over the past couple of years.
And he makes that one.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Schroeder against Rubio. Harris outside. From 11 feet away, and the Knicks miss again. Nets leading by 11. Schroeder outside. That one wide left.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Nunn can't get it to fall. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Derek Favors. Davis is checked in for the Knicks. LeBron comes in for Ingram. Knicks trail by 13. Rubio, the pass to James. Back to Rubio. Shoots from 12. And the Knicks miss again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Davis, the pass to Nunn. Rubio against Lowry. Pass to Nunn. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rubio against Lowry. Fires from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
Now here is Davis. They get it back.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Outside Robinson. Here's Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Lowry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Thompson kicks to Rubio. It's stolen by Schroeder. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to the perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from there.
He misses the free throw.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Now here is Lowry, 13 points in the game. Covington against Davis. Covington kicks to Lowry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along. He was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
And that one falls for Davis.
#1 pick overall in the draft, coming out of Kentucky, and it just feels like Anthony Davis has had one focus on his mind, and that is to become the best player he can be. Love to see his evolution.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes both free throws.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
There's the pass to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 15 points for Kyle Lowry.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's LeBron. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Rubio left side. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
Rubio against Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Warren. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. LeBron passes to Gobert. Davis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Nets leading by 11. Outside Warren. He dishes it to Lowry. Back to Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New York. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rubio outside to the inside. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Rubio.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside Warren. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Smart wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Pass to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Outside Warren. Over Rubio. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
You got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
Free throw good, James. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is scary.
Stolen by Smart. Floats it up for James.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. You look at Robinson, second in the NBA, a great defender. And, of course, Rudy Gobert, he's right there as well. He's also someone that will flat out control the paint.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Pass to Warren. Six to shoot. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Looking now at some numbers for Robinson. Some last season stats for him. He was around 7 points a game last year. Almost 2.5 blocks and 6 rebounds. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He put the ball around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
Count that one. And the Nets lead by 4.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
The drive by James.
And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Wow, how about that? Remarkable verts there from Schroeder as he skies high for an impressive dunk.
Knicks trail by 4. Rubio, the pass to Allen. Now Davis. Fades back, and the shot goes down. Davis has got 11 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Davis with the double team. Warren kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes it to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Schroeder missing. The Knicks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. It's deflected. It's stolen by Adebayo. There's the lob to the hoop. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And that's why Schroeder has a spot in the rotation. Coach recognizes his passing ability. He sets up his teammates well.
James, the bounce pass. And Davis can't get it to go.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Stolen by Smart. Yep, it counts. Smart's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And there's the pass to Robinson. The dish to Warren. 5 to shoot. From deep. The offensive rebound.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Powell with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. He kicks it to Schroeder. Rubio comes with the double team. And here is Powell. Over Allen. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
James finds Allen. Davis with the bucket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Adebayo. This is to Schroeder. Looking to get back on track here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'm never quite sure what Schroeder is going to do there. Fantastic at forcing the D to hit him while he was shooting that one.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And the second free throw, good.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer, so whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
Now Rubio. A three ball. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. In the second quarter, they erased what had been a fairly big deficit at one point, and now here they are sitting on a 1-point halftime lead. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
They played some solid team basketball, Ernie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit. And they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brooklyn trailing. Wood out there with Adebayo. Then there's Warren. Then there's Lowry. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Warren the pass to Adebayo. Pass to Powell. Over in the corner, Warren. Over LeBron. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Lowry against Rubio. Here's Warren. LeBron with the block.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Now here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Adebayo finds Lowry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Robert Covington's checked in for the Nets. Both good from the line that time. The Knicks with the lead. Passes it to Rubio. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. T.J. Warren picks one up.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
For New York, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Free throw good. Rubio. Both free throws good from Rubio. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Powell, the pass. He nails it, and we're tied up. Lowry's got 20.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
Now here's LeBron. 15 points in the game. Rubio finds James, shoots from 12. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. James has got 17.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
LeBron James on the wing. Shoots over Powell. Nice shot by James. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
Pretty good concentration and focus right there from LeBron. Draining a difficult contested jumper that time.
To the paint, and it's Warren with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. James kicks to Rubio. Gobert dishes to Rubio. And it's good off the back rim and in.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Lowry. He had a strong showing last season. Came in about 14 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
At the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Fourth, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Kicks to LeBron. Here's Davis. And the rebound paying off. Pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Covington in the corner. From downtown. They get it back. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And they double up James. Here's Rubio. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Lowry drawing the double team. That's a 2 from Powell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Powell's got 9.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Here's James. Rebounded by the Nets. Moves back up. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The pass to Lowry. He kicks it to Covington. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. In the corner, it's James. Releases from the wing and drills it. LeBron's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Pass to Warren. Lock at 6. And the rejection by LeBron.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just awesome aggressiveness by Davis there to force the issue on that shot.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And the Nets making a change here. Favors is checked in. And then for New York, Thompson comes in for Gobert. And it's Ingram in for Ricky Rubio. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Nets trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points. And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Favors. Good season for him last year. 9th in field goal percentage and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Nets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
New York leading by 10. James, the pass to Ingram. Back to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Wow, LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Powell. Back to Lowry. Here's the 3. Range. Lowry's got it back down. Single digits for the Nets.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big here in this second half.
Here's LeBron. And stole Lowry. Brooklyn's gone 2. They ventured outside the third quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Lowry. To Adebayo window.
Most of the screen, that's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. Brooklyn making some changes. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Powell. And a switch here also for New York. Harris has checked in for Marcus Smart. And both free throws good for Davis.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Lowry passes to Schroeder. Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Favors. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. The Nets have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that one falls for Favors. Jared Allen's checked in for the Knicks. He's off on the second.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors.
The second overall pick back in 2016. Ingram has shown us flashes, but whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Greg, when you talk about Ingram, where would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Well, in that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from 3. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Lowry passes to Covington. Now here's Favors, guarded by Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Ingram comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Knicks now. New York leading by 10. James kicks to Ingram. Passes it to Thompson. Harris looking it over. And there's the pass to James. And he's good on the 3-ball. James has got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Favors. He dishes it to Schroeder. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Wood, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Lowry against James. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Robinson.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here is Harris. 6 points for him. And it's blocked. Schroeder against Ingram. Schroeder dishes to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. Last year, getting it done. 8th in field goal percentage and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Nets trail by 9. Here's Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 8 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Feeds it to LeBron. And that one is good.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
He's 14. Free throw, no good for James. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Got that one up quick. 10 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Schroeder, one of those guys who likes to change speeds on the floor and uses it to great effectiveness.
Here's James, and again it's New York.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lowry against James. Allen up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Harris misses. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. There's the double team with Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That free throw, no good. And New York making a change here. Rubio's checked in. And he sinks the second. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Allen outside. Kicks it to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They push it up 4 on 3. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jumps up.
Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Schroeder against Rubio. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 6 and a bucket from Kyle Lowry.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For 3, Harris. Rebound, Brooklyn. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. LeBron grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 34.
Yeah, you wonder when LeBron James wants to have one of those big nights when he gets going like this. We could be in for a great show.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Three seconds left. They get it again.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's a great passing move. You're right there dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Ingram. Ricky Rubio is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Now here is Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
LeBron, no luck.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Covington.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Harris, right side. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Lowry. Schroeder outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive, and he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
And he knocks down the first one. Warren's checked in for Brooklyn. Norman Powell comes in for Kyle Lowry. Gobert, he's checked in for New York. Schroeder hits them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Once James takes off towards the basket, the defense really has no chance to react and or stop him. What determination from the King there.
Schroeder passes to Wood. The dish now to Warren. Ingram with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Powell. That one misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the right side. Here's Schroeder. True on the 14-footer.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
Pass to Gobert. He kicks to James. And they double up James. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here is Robinson. first one falls for him. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Knicks, Davis is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Smart in for LeBron. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
Schroeder finds Adebayo. Yes, that goes in.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now here's Smart. Poked away. Powell with the steal. A floater. Outside Robinson. Fires the three. Rubio with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Smart goes in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Dennis Schroeder. He hits both from the stripe. Nets trail by 10. Outside Lowry. Lets a floater go. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Rubio, the pass to Davis. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Passes it to Gobert. Loads it up for Davis. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
This is what you get with AD, just an incredibly unique skill set and just dominating right now pretty easily on the offensive end.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Smart against Powell.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ingram outside. That shot off. Great D that time from Favors. Warren against Ingram. Warren kicks to Powell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Knicks leading by 10. Now here's Smart. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Nets trail by 12. Powell for three. That shot missing.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still zero here in the second.
Smart passes to Davis. Warren against Rubio. In the corner, Smart with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 12 points for Marcus Smart.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Adebayo finds Powell. Outside Warren. 5 on the clock. The pass to Lowry. Lets it go. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Here's Lowry. The shot's good. Lowry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And the rejection by Favors. Lowry against Rubio. Lowry up top. Pass to Warren. Kicks it to Favors. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That's a 2 from Powell. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. No good on that one. LeBron, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. New York leading by 15. Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Nets. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Adebayo throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Rubio. Dishes it to James. LeBron is doubled. Poked loose. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Powell. Good D by LeBron.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
New York, no good that time either. Nets trail by 13. Here's Powell. 13 feet away. The shot by Lowry, no good. James with it. Now defended by Warren. Yep, that one goes. 29 points for Anthony Davis.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Rubio against Lowry. Outside Warren. Here's Adebayo. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis. Rises up and swats that shot away.
The Nets making a switch here. Covington's checked in. So it's Brooklyn now, down by 15. Here's Powell. Here's Lowry. And off the glass. That one's good. Lowry's got 8 points in the quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Bounce pass from Smart. Gobert dishes to Rubio. He can't get that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Powell kicks to Covington. James against Warren. To the middle. Here's Adebayo.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Rubio against Lowry, and it's blocked. Now here's Covington. D right on him. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so James will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 11-point game. Loads it up for Davis. A rebound by the Nets. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
All length there from AD. The assertive attitude, and it just makes him such a handful on the offensive glass.
Davis against Warren. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks leading by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Knicks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
That free throw good from Warren. Greg, you talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
Both free throws good from Warren.
He's a multi-talented player, is T.J. Warren, and capable of playing now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. A valuable player for what they want to do offensively.
Now here's Davis. That shot no good. Good D by Covington. Warren against LeBron, and Davis sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Derek Favors checked in for Robert Covington. Porter comes in for T.J. Warren. Beasley's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's widened for Kyle Lowry. It's the Nets now. Adebayo finds White. And the lead is down inside single digits.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Here's Nunn. The rebound by the Nets.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 7. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
On its way from Beasley for two. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 7. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Beasley for 3. That shot misses. And so it's the Knicks with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.